If you have ever played Skywars, you know that Skywars has maps. Maps are custom to the server you're playing on, and each are unique in their own way. Now, you've read the title. I'm going to be playing only one map for a whole week and see what happens. This map is called Circus, and this map is my favorite map on Cubecraft. This took around a week and a half to record and edit everything, so if you'd enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Anyways, let's get into it. In the time that I played, I recorded all the wins, losses, kills, time played, and stuff like that. In total, I played 160 games, and in those games, I got all the way up to 8.37 hours in time played. This is over 500 minutes of only game time, not even including how long it takes for Circus to be online sometimes and waiting at the start of the game. Sometimes I had to wait up to 10 to 15 minutes for Circus to be online, and then another 2 minutes for Circus to actually start, because it takes ages for everyone to be online. My total number of kills is 715 in 160 games, which is 4.46 kills per game. This is per game, this is the average. Like, even counting the times where I just jump off in the first 12 seconds of the game. I'm not even kidding. I have like a game that's 12 seconds long where I just accidentally failed my bridge and I just jumped off. I clutched a couple times doing that too, but yeah. 4.46 kills per game, which probably means that my wins is around 6 kills per game. And I checked that, it was around 5, yeah. This is actually pretty good, but I don't know, you can try it out for yourself if you want. Just try like 5 games or something, see what you get. I died 58 times in 160 games, which also means that I won 63% of my games played, which is, wow, that's a lot compared to what I used to do. Geez, that's like better, that's much better than my stats. My stats is like 46% of the games won and 53 or something percent like of the games lost. It's kind of even, but not nearly as good as this. I had a run where I had 13 win streak, then I lost once, then I had a 9 win streak, then I lost 3 times, then I had a 6 win streak, and this was all at the very end. This was on day 7. I was playing with my friend, and we got an insane win streak. I think that's also what boosted it. We had so many wins that day, and we played so many games. But yeah, it was still pretty insane for me. I clutched only 25 out of 160 times. So around 15% of the time, I clutched. I did get some insane extensions, like a 6 extension when I wasn't recording and playing with my friend. I also hit 3 extensions and 2 extensions a bit. I clutched on 5 games twice, which means I did 1 clutch and then another clutch, and 1 game 3 times. I mean, I thought I'd get a bit higher, like 5 games twice, only 5 games at 160, and 3 times in 1 game. I thought I'd do better than that, but it's fine. For assists, I got 78 assists in 160 games, which is around 0.48 assists per game. It doesn't seem that good, but when you think about it, 0.48 assists means I'm actually killing the people instead of hitting them and running away. My assist to kill ratio is 6 assists to 55 kills. Like, what? 55 kills? Now I know 715 compared to 78, like that's a pretty big difference, but this is almost 10 times the amount of kills to assists. I am actually super surprised about this. I seriously thought I got less kills. Overall, the strategy I learned was to get tank, then get 1 chest, then instantly rush mid. Speed bridge to mid as fast as you possibly can. Get that chest right there. Hopefully you can get an axe into your hotbar so you can break the 4 chests that are in the middle of the crafting table. If you have a friend with you, they should probably take the outside. You can take the inside. And especially if it's basic, like you're gonna destroy. Unless if people mine in basic, I hate that. But yeah, it's a really good strategy, unless you don't get a helmet or leggings in it, which rarely ever happens. It's fine. And if that does happen, then you just run back to base. It's not that hard. This strategy is my only strategy that I did. I did try a couple of other strategies, like rushing the base, but that always made me be so low in health when I was coming up, and then I kind of just died. I also had barely any armor usually when I side rushed, which kind of sucked. So yeah, I think rushing mid is definitely the best strat in Circus. Now, if I'm gonna play this map again, like, did I get sick of it? Sadly enough, no. This is still my favorite map by far. My second favorite map being Fruit. And Fruit kind of sucks. It's not nearly as fast. It's hard to get to islands. And I just like Circus in general. Now, a few tips. Tip number 1. If you are hit off your island and you get down into that tent sort of place, then instantly block him. That is definitely the best strategy to do, especially since they're gonna probably jump down on you after they figure out what you're doing. So they're probably gonna jump in front of you and you can just knock them off and get in. If you have a pickaxe, it's especially good if you do that, because you can mine to like where the chest in the middle of the tent is, and then you can just come up and hit them from behind. It's a really good strategy, especially in very bad situations. Second tip, if you get hit off, instantly try and get to one of those really, really long places. Long and flat places. There's usually ones like close to the islands, like where you bridge to. There's a giant flat area. If you want to clutch, it's actually really good. If you can't do that and they hit you really far, you can try and clutch on the islands, which I've actually done before. I clutched on the very bottom of the island. It was really cool. I didn't do it this week though. Tip number 3. Always, if you have like barely any armor in this, try and get them to where you hit them off from your island. Now when they're down there, you have such free reign. You can snowball them. Snowballing them works. It hits them one block down, and if you keep hitting them with snowballs, they just slowly go off. It's actually kind of funny. There's this person who was really far down, and I just hit them with one snowball and they just went off. It was pretty funny. You can also use your bow if you have one. It works. It's kind of not as good as the snowballs because you can't really chain it. But yeah. If they block in, the best strategy is to mine right beneath their thing, like spleef them. Or mine from the back. Never mine from the front, because if you mine from the front, you're in a terrible position to get instantly killed by them just hitting you off. It's actually really easy. Tip number 4. This is just a kind of Cubecraft related thing, but if you have full diamond and a piece of chain, then don't fight people. Try and fight the people who are weak still. Even though you have a diamond helmet, a diamond chestplate, diamond boots, and chain leggings, no, you're gonna die instantly if somebody gets a sharp 2. You're literally dead. It makes no sense. But yeah, that's all for my tips. Let's get into the outro. Thank you so much for watching this video. This did take me a really long time to make, and thank you for watching to the end. This really helps me out, and hopefully you liked the video, because this took me really long, and I kind of stopped putting effort into my other videos. That's why my last 2 videos have been kind of bad, because I've been preparing for this and doing it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. Bye.